Hi, I'm Annalisa, founder of Catch+Release. I come from a creative background and for the past decade have experienced firsthand the challenges of marketers who want to create memorable and successful campaigns. And I'm here to talk to you about the company I started, Catch+Release, and why it's going to change your world. Catch+Release is a revolutionary content discovery and licensing platform for the world's best brands and creators. We're changing the creative production industry by unleashing its potential. Beautiful content is not just produced, it can be found online. The internet represents the most culturally relevant creative community, and its content is your superpower. But without licensing, it remains locked away. With Catch+Release, you now have the confidence to safely license what you love to produce award-winning, massively successful campaigns. We are living in a new generation of communication. It's no longer enough to lean on custom shoots and generic imagery. In fact, 90% of marketers know that people trust people, and the content you use matters. Consumers trust content created by consumers more than content created by brands, and it performs 4 times better. Modern brands know this. They know how to stay relevant. They do this by listening to their customers and reflecting back to them the world around them. Brands that listen, that watch and curate from their customers' social feeds and safely license that content for actual campaigns are innovating at the speed of culture. It's all about using the right content, whether it's images, videos, or sound that are discovered and sourced in the wild. Brands use this content in their campaigns in super inspiring ways. It's content made by real humans. And no, it's not partnerships or influencer content. It's pieces of content you found online, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You and your team see these gems every day, made by other people, normal people, your people. And it's increasingly high quality thanks to the incredible tech in our phones. It's the professional wedding photographer who captured the most magical first kiss. It's the influencer who made a YouTube video of their top 5 summer essentials. Or it's the viral grandma who dances to K-pop on TikTok. At Catch+Release, we make it safe and affordable to license this content. We're a company started by a group of people who obsessed over the internet's creative potential and how to tap into it. We built this company by bringing together industry-leading licensing experts, filmmakers, artists, and curators to deliver a game-changing capability that every modern brand needs to stay relevant. It used to be that you had a choice between original production and stock. And really, it boiled down to quality versus price. Content that already exists and that fits or even elevates your brief is the best of both worlds. It's high-quality content that delivers on time and budget and delivers real human connection, which is what drives performance. And with Catch+Release, you also have the added benefit of collaboration. We know it takes teams of creatives, producers, editors, business affairs, and marketers that all have a stake in what your brand puts out into the world. We've worked alongside the best brands and agencies in the industry and are proud to say these phenomenal companies have helped shape our solution over the years. Uber, Meta, Disney, Rocket, Droga, Wieden & Kennedy, BBDO, and so many more. Let's dive into the platform so I can show you how easy it is to get started. Okay, pretend you just found a piece of content on Instagram. You love the shot and you want to license it for a campaign you're working on. Great! Click this tab on our website and drop in the URL. Let us know how you want to use the shot, and now we've begun the licensing process. More on that in a bit. Let me show you one of the best features of Catch+Release, one that is a huge help to teams collaborating on campaigns. Let's say I'm a brand working on a campaign titled Human Connection. The campaign is centered around ideas like personal relationships, what makes us uniquely human, and how we interact with the world around us. I've already done some research on my own, and I uploaded a bunch of content to a collection in Catch+Release. I can share this collection with my colleagues or an agency or production company I'm collaborating with on the campaign. We can review, heart react, and comment on any of these shots. It makes our lives a whole lot easier, and we work so much better together. You can hold on to this collection forever and let it be a place that inspires the shots you decide to license or just simply help you build the brief in real time. By the way, you can filter the view of your collection by hearts, licensing score, tags, and comments. Team members will need to join Catch+Release to see your beautiful collection. You can add a new team member by going to your account page and then My Team. From here, you can add a team member and assign different permissions. Now let's say you're struggling a bit to find content that inspires you. You have a general idea of what you're looking for, or perhaps you've received a very open-ended brief for the project and you need help finding content. Catch+Release is here to help. We have an expert team of curators who will work with you to find a collection of content that fits your vision and that we're confident has a path to license. Just schedule a briefing call with our team. During that call, tell us your deadline, your budget, your hopes and dreams about the content you want to see, the look and feel, the story it's telling. Catch+Release sources content for you, fast-tracks the entire process, and we work to deliver you plenty of options for your campaign. When you're ready to license a shot, we make it a seamless process. There are 2 key steps to licensing. First, we have to make sure the owner and all of the models in the shot want to offer their consent. This is called clearance. The second step is the actual licensing. That's when all parties are ready to sign on the dotted line. It is also when creators get paid for licensing their content to you. So, speaking of payment, how do we decide on a price? Catch+Release calculates pricing that is both fair for creators and reasonable for brands. Costs can depend on a number of factors, such as how many models are in the shot, the license usage, and the length of term. All of this is handled by Catch+Release. We give you a contract and we help you facilitate payments. No muss, no fuss. One more thing to mention. Let's say you want to get a sense of how much shots will cost during the creative concepting phase, when you're not ready to license yet. No problem. You can ask Catch+Release to deliver what is called an assessment. That is, how likely will be that a shot can get licensed and approximately how much it will cost. In an assessment, we will identify all the levels of intellectual property, or IP, and get back to you with an estimate. That is, 1, how likely is it that all the IP owners will agree to let you use the content, and 2, how much it's likely going to cost. And that's super important for teams looking to move fast and stay on budget. Now that you know how to license content through Catch+Release, let me show you how to keep track of all your purchases, and also keep track of how things are going if you're in the process of licensing content. Let's say I'm working on a campaign called Fall. I found a few shots that I want to license, and we're in the middle of clearance and licensing. You can see that all of that is clearly laid out under this tab. Remember, clearing a shot doesn't mean you're obligated to license it. It just means Catch+Release is contacting IP owners, and then you see a final pricing quote. In fact, let me show you how you might do that in Catch+Release. I'll pick a shot I like that has already been cleared. I'll take a quick look at the details to remind myself of the cost. Everything looks good, I'm ready to license it. By the way, this dashboard is loved by business affairs and legal teams. They appreciate the ability to stay in the loop so they can do their job, keeping brands safe and secure. Occasionally, we see brands wanting to relicense a shot after a campaign is concluded because it was a huge success and they want to keep running it. Everyone involved, VA included, can easily reference back to this dashboard to see the details like costs and usage terms and relicense the shot from there. Another thing you can do in the Catch+Release dashboard is download a CSV of what you've done so far in terms of cost summary. This is great to share with those in charge of the budget. So, now you can see that with Catch+Release, you have an incredible new superpower. The world of content already made is now at your fingertips. You no longer need to compromise between custom production and generic stock. You have an edge over every other marketer and production team out there. We can't wait to work with you. Oh, and if you yourself have content you want to share with the world, join our creator community. You can upload your shots directly from your social platforms. Maybe something will get picked up by a brand you love. For more information on Catch+Release, visit our website or contact us today to get started.